Jackson.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Fields it right around the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback. Here's Thompson. That pass complete to Moore. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Ready!
Looking to throw, Thompson. There's Trimble, the tight end. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Thompson now, 3rd down. Found his target, it's Anderson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 14 yards through the air, caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see him really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. It's a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 15 carries, 65 yards.
There were some signs of life from the ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Touchdown, Carolina.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They're led out by a 3-time Pro Bowler, owner of over 35,000 passing yards in 11 seasons, the veteran Andy Dalton. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 11 carries, 59 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked with him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
7 yards there and a first down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Now Dalton. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Coming left is Kamara. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Well, speed is definitely a calling card if you play cornerback in this league, and he does a terrific job there of hustling in quickly to make the play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through...
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to have it here just past the 25.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Now on 2nd and 13. Thompson. Thomas has got it. Complete. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run good for 24 yards. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating him up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Now they turn to Thompson to throw it. Wide open, it's Marshall, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Going back to Marshall, he's got him again. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Thompson, touchdown! Christian McCaffrey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Panthers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So that drive in total 8 plays.
And it's finished off by a receiving touchdown from Christian McCaffrey.
And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's got a man, complete. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 69 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
throwing. Dalton. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
On second down, Kamara. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop there right around the 5 here. Brings up 4.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do?
Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas. His second touchdown on the season. And the Saints are back within a score. Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. Thompson on 1st and 10. And Thomas has it. And some room to work. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st. McCaffrey running up the middle. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Off play action. Thompson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. The Panthers come into this one still undefeated despite the 1 tie. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down, Thompson going to throw for it. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And good running. Going to get this down close to a 1st at the Saints' 20-yard line. 81 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
19 tight. 19 tight. 70 ranges.
On 4th down, Thompson. That's into a crowd and intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Pass passing. It's Dalton. And this will be incomplete.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on the first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he's going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Kamara off the draw. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slows his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. There's Dalton. That pass is caught by Hardy. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. To throw here, Dalton. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. Dalton, 1st and 10. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. Lutz with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Some good games coming up here in Week 3, the first week in the fall officially. And tonight, the Niners and Broncos from Denver. 49er fans are probably saying, wait, I thought we were done with Russell Wilson. No, they'll see him tonight. And then on Monday night, Cowboys and Giants from MetLife Stadium kicking off at 8:15 Eastern. To throw again on 2nd down. Thompson. Got Anderson on the slant. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Thompson now, 3rd down. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Thompson back to the air once more. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup. Relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. 3rd and long, Thompson. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. 4th down, Thompson going for it. He gets it to Thomas. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Sticking with Thompson here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Anderson. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, we'll make the trip down to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they trail the visiting Chiefs in that one. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And you can see they trail the visiting Buffalo Bills in that ball game. Josh Allen has thrown 2 touchdown passes. On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Saints. And I can imagine the halftime discussions are about how can we improve the running game. They have not had success so far, and it's reflected on the scoreboard. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, you get a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And whatever they've done, it's worked, as they have the lead through 2 quarters of play. Each team making their final preparations for this second half. We're about ready, too, as we'll send you back up to Charlotte and rejoin Brandon and Charles at Bank of America Stadium.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And the half will begin with a touchback. And the Saints set to go here to begin the third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. A 10th carry for Kamara. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Kamara. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Andy Dalton. Finds him, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Amari Barno in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Here comes the Saints punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They were winners last week, defeating the New York Giants. They lead this one as well right now as they come up 1st and 10. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. He's got the connection to Moore. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on it, and then pick up a first down.
They'll run with McCaffrey. Get this one up to about the 39 here. They're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as good running gets him to about the 44. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Thompson will look to the air on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Moore. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Hey, check.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Here's McCaffrey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. First and 10, here's Thompson. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. So he rolls out of the pocket left, just ends up finding a safety valve, but no gain there.
No gain, but it looked like they were well coached on the play because he still went through his progressions, and the receivers know that when the quarterback exits the pocket, they have to find routes to run now to get into his sight lines and try and help him out. End up throwing it short to the running back. Give the defense credit for not giving up any yardage.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors, 70. Buffalo 18.
2nd down throw for Thompson. And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. Touchdown, Panthers. Terrace Marshall from 21 yards away. And the Panthers are able to cash in for 6. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. Dalton now to pass. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 49 yards. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. 58 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Well, for Alvin Kamara, that speed-size combo, just about exactly what you want for a running back, and he uses that size, that strength to bust through a would-be tackler there. Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Dalton. He's got it. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, they obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you
think.
mean by that, Burke?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Lutz good on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Take it in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the 1st half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2. Alert for anything out there. Watching for trouble on the road. And making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if we can drive the bus here again on this drive.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Panthers on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8. And we're back now in Charlotte.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Thompson going to throw it.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Well, call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Thompson.
That pass complete to Moore.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And now they're in the hurry up.
Alert! Alert!
This is McCaffrey. Derek Nottie makes the tackle. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now Thompson. Off to Thomas on the left side.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. And all the way down inside the 5-minute field. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping the touchdown. DJ Moore from 4 yards out.
And the Panthers will add to their 4th quarter lead.
They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. An old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages. But not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
Come on, come on. Hey.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Thompson going play action here.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
Thompson
And this one too low.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Ian Thomas, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Panthers are on their way to a 2-0 start. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense is going to get plenty of praise, but I think these coaches have to be especially happy with what their quarterback has done.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Saints coming out now to take the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
One thing that I liked about this guy in the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard every day.
And that motor, full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Big 4th down here. It's Dalton. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now it's Thompson. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Up the gut. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That catch good for only a couple. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call, because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this route to the 35. The result only 4 yards out. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Dalton. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. They'll try on 4th. Here's Dalton. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Dante Jackson picks it. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off, actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do?
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Dalton off play action. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. Look at the receivers now when they're running their routes. They want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
They'll try to pass on 4th down. Dalton. Open man is Michael Thomas. He will have the conversion and more than that. Now he's loose again. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Thompson on 1st and 10. Thomas has got it. Complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Now Thompson.
Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. 2nd down. Here's Thompson. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Terrace Marshall. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Panthers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Michael Thomas now heading back onto the field. Now this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry.
We're good. We're good.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's do or die for Dalton. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles's defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign, and it did that. I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Carolina, they pick up their second win now on the year. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Arizona Cardinals next week. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings.
This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful... It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we've got the Panthers' electric quarterback. Can't ask for much more than his last game, a 5-touchdown effort. It's the Panthers and the Cardinals, and it comes your way next.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Arizona Cardinals and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. It's been a great start to the season, back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes that actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can...
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Arizona's offense takes the field, and no surprises, the man that's guiding them, the Pro Bowler in his 4th season at the wheel of this offense, Kyler Murray.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
First play from scrimmage. Here's Murray.
To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. We get a look at what Ertz did receiving-wise last week. 6 catches, 75 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy the defenses have a better focus on.
Now Murray, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Brad, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
So now here are the Panthers with excellent field position to start off. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
Not sure what you thought, but I thought it was appropriate when he walked into our meeting with his arm totally encased in ice because he threw 5 touchdown passes last week and won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award.
Yeah, but reading the paper this morning, and he said, gosh, I actually thought I should have got 6 or 7. But still, it was an amazing performance a week ago.
Boy, I'll tell you what, if he thought he should have had 6 or 7, that's a guy's an absolute perfectionist, not just greedy.
McCaffrey running up the middle, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Thompson now, 3rd down. He's got the connection to Moore.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Looking to throw, Thompson.
Throw left side complete. That's Thomas. Touchdown, Panthers. Ian Thomas, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Panthers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look at them elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. First carry for James Conner. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched the ball last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Murray now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Steps away to his left, and it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early goings. He hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And if you're wondering just how quickly that sack occurred, the next-gen stats tell us 2.6 seconds is all he had to throw the football.
Here we go, set, roll.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he is going to lose yardage here. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. This is McCaffrey on the give, and he is going to lose yardage here. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Panthers now set to take over offensively.
Come on. Hey. Mustang 19.
Coming right back after the pick 6, Thompson.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
3rd and long, Thompson.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. After the turnover, here's Murray. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step toward forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
They'll try and pick it up by letting the option to the right. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. They're going to run. Here's Connor. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. On the ground with a tight end. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Connor. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights, and they take the lead here now at 10-7.
Well, Charles, I think you'd have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, Bean, the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process on offense has to loosen up a little bit because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
Been a nightmare of a first quarter for him. 2 interceptions, 1 return for a touchdown. As he starts again here, 1st and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Okay, ready?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Thompson. And puts it on the carpet, it's out. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 25 on 2nd down. Murray. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. That's going to be caught. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Play action. Now it's Murray. They'll roll him out. Murray fighting. Lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Let's go now. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Following the fumble recovery, Thompson. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. Then he's going to get this on down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Come on.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Murray again, this is Connor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. This is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Zach Ertz, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals are in for 6. Prater for the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a Zach Ertz touchdown. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. 2 fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game, the Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern. Thompson fakes a handoff. Now going to throw it. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll get it across midfield and down to the Cardinal territory. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on the 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Unlock lines! Unlock lines!
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Here's McCaffrey, and he is going to lose yardage here. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Thompson to throw on 2nd down. That pass complete to Moore. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off play action. Thompson out to his left. And he rifles one incomplete. The Panthers come in with 2 wins on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
He'll buy some time right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Thompson back to the air once more. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Trying to get on 2nd down. It's Thompson. And this is incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Thompson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. He's at the 50.